Hello, everybody. Today we are looking at the lesson in appreciating fiction, and the lesson is titled Moby Dick. Moby Dick, or The Whale, written by the American novelist Herman Melville in 1851, opens with this classic, iconic statement: "Call me Ishmael." Now, this book received a lukewarm appreciation during Melville's lifetime, but it saw its popularity rise in the early 20th century, being endorsed by William Faulkner and D.H. Lawrence. Ishmael, who derives his name from the biblical son of Abraham, is a wanderer and a sailor. He acts as the narrator of the book that describes Captain Ahab's obsessive quest in the search of Moby Dick. Moby Dick is a giant white sperm whale. Melville drew on his experience on board whaling ships and as a common sailor to furnish the details of this, what you call, the quest narrative. Moby Dick is said to be inspired by the albino whale called Mocha Dick, Mochadick, that terrorized the ships in the early 19th century and reportedly sank the whaling ship Essex. The white whale's appearance, the details of whale hunting, the extraction of whale oil, and the life of the racially diverse crew on board the Pequod, Pequod, which is Captain Ahab's ship, are all evocative and accurate. The novel is focused on Ahab's quest and the obsession for revenge against Moby Dick, who had scared him physically and psychologically. Other thematic concerns include the exploration of class struggle between good and evil and the existence of God. The 1956 movie Moby Dick, directed by John Huston, featuring Gregory Peck as Captain Ahab, is hailed as a classic. The animated whale is an awe-inspiring, and many of the scenes are shot in the open ocean. So, you must see this movie, Moby Dick. Now let's move on to the questions. The first question that I would like to take here is the question that says, describe the narrative technique employed in Moby Dick. So Ishmael acts as the narrator of the book that describes Captain Ahab's obsessive quest in search of Moby Dick. Moby Dick is a giant white sperm whale. Now, what is first person? First person, the point of view as it relates to a novel, is the angle from which, if you are recounting the events of your weekend to a friend, you are talking to your friend. First person stories involve a lot of pronouns like I and we. As you the first, call me Ishmael, some years ago, never mind how long precisely, having little or no money in my purse and nothing particular to interest me on shore, I thought I would sail about a little and see the watery part of the sea. I, Ishmael, was one of that crew. My shouts had gone up with the rest. My oath had been welded with theirs, and stronger I shouted and more did I hammer and clinch my oath because of the dread in my soul. A wild, mystical, sympathetical feeling was in me. Ahab's quenchless Ishmael is clearly telling the readers about his own personal experiences. In this regard, Ishmael is also considered as a central narrator. That is, he is telling a story that he is a participant in. In this role, he may also be serving as the voice of the author Herman Melville himself. The second question would be, how can we describe the crew of Pequod, the whaling ship called Pequod? How can we describe the crew of the Pequod? Well, we have the captain Ahab. The captain is the absolute ruler of the boat. He directly supervises the three mates, Starbuck, Stubb, and Flask. When the ship lowers the whale boats to start a hunt, Each mate, in addition to the mate, each whaleboat has a harpooner as well as 4 rowers. Starbuck, the first mate, is directly responsible to the captain and may command the ship if the captain is not on board. He is a Quaker. Quaker is an evangelical community. The only one to oppose Ahab but lacks the courage to organize a revolt or kill his captain. His harpooner, his whales, is Queequeg. Queequeg is a prince of a cannibal island in the South Sea. The beginning of the novel is mostly about his meeting Ishmael and how they become friends. He is a very skilled harpooner. There is also Fedallah. Fedallah is the only member of the crew who is Zoroastrian from India. He has a strong influence on Ahab and is suspected to be the devil by the rest of the crew. He does not exist and his harpooner is Dagu. Dagu is a gigantic coal-black Negro savage who embarked Ishmael. So, these 2 questions you need to study. Thank you. Please do subscribe, like, comment, and only with your subscriptions can we go forward, and also with your comments. Thank you very much.